My name is Russ Conn, and I'm running to be your next president of the DECF. There is no doubt that my previous experiences have prepared me to lead this caucus on day one. Over the past few years, I founded the Hillsborough Chapter, and during that time we organized town halls, hosted a regional fundraiser, a national speaker. We supported endorsed candidates with messaging and financing to help them win their races. Our chapter has been a service to electeds on policy and communicating with the public. However, this isn't about my personal accomplishments. This is your caucus and your vision for it. I am seeking to be your voice at the state. So I will need your engagement, your feedback, and ideas. The long-term success of this collaboration is more than just one person. It's the work you do year in and year out. And with that, I want to thank the membership for staying so engaged. We need to be better advocates for those less fortunate than us. In 2019, the DECF advocated for a plastic straw ban. We had not considered the disability community and how that would affect their ability to interact the way the rest of us do casually. A less mobile person may not be able to bring their own straws. A reusable metal straw may be too cold or abrasive to their palate. Paper straws can degrade quickly, and if someone has a slower intake, they may struggle. Another example, developers thought it would be appropriate to place a solar field installation in a black community in Alachua without getting feedback or giving much consideration to how that might affect the fabric of their community. My point here is that we need to be well informed on these issues because these decisions, even by well-meaning folks, are examples of environmental racism. We must be more thoughtful about who we aren't talking to. If we don't engage in the communities that we want to advocate for, we are doing a disservice to both them and ourselves. These are just a couple of the blind spots that the environmental movement has and that I will seek to address with your support. I want to thank the many political and environmental leaders across the state that have endorsed my campaign, who I have worked with over the years, such as Congresswoman Kathy Castor, who leads the House Select Committee on the Climate Crisis. You may read those endorsements at russfordecf.org, and you can be sure that I will not let them or you down. Lastly, I want to ask you to vote for my recommended candidates. For VP, Kay Burton from Okaloosa, who has been my partner. For Secretary, the esteemed Dr. Sonja Brookings, who keeps me focused on what really matters. For Treasurer, Miss Leanna Pierce from Duval, whose qualifications far exceed that of someone who should be willing to work for free. For Science Officer, Mr. R. David Walker from Broward, who I admire for his knowledge of the issues. And for Chapter Development, the inexhaustible Barbara Klein from Sarasota, who literally wrote the book on how to set up new chapters. This team will have the diversity of thought, of geographic location, of lived experiences, and of political views. Together, the DECF will be a more welcoming, inclusive, and effective organization. Thank you to all the candidates who have put their names up. Our organization is blessed to have so many qualified candidates willing to serve. There's a lot of work to do. Vote for me, and let's get to it.